Good morning, everyone. This is Bill Jager. It is it's the 28th of June. My gosh. And today I wanted to just do a quick video and talk about, I'm starting to get just a few, I guess, questions, concerns, issues that people are noticing about, rates that are creeping up, if you will. It's something they're noticing is kind of going right up with the value of their homes and the value of cars and everything else. And so, wanted to go through a couple ideas that may be able to help you and help others take advantage of certain discounts. Um, this is titled, we're gonna title it Required Carrier Documentation, but and it sounds boring, but it's something that you just know that it's out there, so that these are areas that you can uh, possibly use to get to get discounts on certain policies. And if you're doing this, great. If not, then let's go through it and see if that might be able to help you. So to start off, the left side here is going to have to do with your home, and the right side over here is going to have more to do with autos. Um, but as you see down here, we're going to go through this real quick. If you have an active alarm, if you pay, sometimes you have to pay a fee to the city to register it every year. But alarm certificates, and that's something. If you do have an alarm and you're not getting credit for it, check that out. Ask your insurance company or ask your agent. Hopefully that's within reach, and that's something that you can actually check a box on. Hail-resistant roofs do exist, and if you're not getting credit for the hail-resistant roof, there's documentation that needs to be done, but that's something that you should be getting credit for. So just know that that is an option there. Scheduled property and appraisals for that property. So this is, for example, fine jewelry, artwork, anything inside the house that is quote unquote scheduled, that sits under, it just maybe has to be marked off as something that's special. Even jewelry is it's good to have these appraisals done and have documentation for them. Underwriting approval. A lot of times there are documents that you need to have an underwriter's approval for to move forward with getting insurance. So that can also be a document that helps you is needed, but it's something that could help. Wood stoves. Some of you, especially in Colorado, will have wood stoves in certain properties. It's good to, if you mark it off that you have wood stove, that obviously raises a little bit of a flag. It's not huge, but it's something that insurance companies want to know. But that can be offset, especially if it's installed the right way, to have photos of it, and anything else that's supplemental to the wood stove. RCE is replacement cost estimator for all homes. This is something that we do internally, and most insurance companies have a replacement cost estimator sort of attached to their to policy builders. But this is something that we do to just do kind of an internal survey, and it helps them build, the replacement cost for that particular home. We want to make sure that that's documented either correctly, or you're so that you're not getting too much of a replacement cost and you're not getting too little as well. We just want to know what the fair value is for replacing a home. Dwelling fire photos. A lot of times, if you look at and insurance companies are actually doing this, they're giving discounts for an inventory of what's in the house. And so that's something that you'll start seeing here more and more. And then, of course, signed EFT forms. That's more of something that's actually needed than something that could help with a discount. On the auto side, there can be times when somebody rejects MedPay. So that's a form, that's a documentation form that's needed. Driver exclusion forms. Some insurance companies can give you the option to exclude a driver from a policy, but there is a form that needs to be signed. Some will not, so it just depends on the insurance company. Good student discount. This is a big one. We see this a lot. Make sure if you have good students on the policy that they are documented and proven as such. Usually it's just with a transcript or a report card, but that can reduce rates. Pretty good. It's not a huge thing, but it's still, take advantage of that if you can. I've seen this with classic and antique cars. If you have documentation, some people have pages of reports and photos that help document what these cars actually look like and have a value of. But the more documentation, obviously, the better they can, an insurance company can rate it. Underwriting approval, again, with autos, and then signed EFT forms. It sounds like a lot, but it's usually something that your insurance agent will, walk you right through if you have a, deduction for any kind, on any of these, items for homes or cars. So I know it's not exciting, but it's something that we're always looking for as we're going through these applications. So next week, I don't know if I showed you, but this is actually a golf course in Minnesota, and that's where I'm going to be next week. And this is our Texas summer. So anyway, if I can help you in any way, I am not going to be I won't be completely out of pocket. So if there's anything that you need, it's business as usual. Feel free to call or send an email or a text. But until then, have a great 4th of July, and we'll talk to you sometime in the middle of July, and we'll do another video or another email. Hopefully I'll stay safe. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Happy to help in any way possible. So appreciate it. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you again soon.